You must have enough carbohydrates in order not to experience the cravings we talked about yesterday. In general, that amount of carbohydrate adds up to the high 70s to the low 80s of your total calorie consumption for the day. If your total carbohydrate consumption for the day comes out high 70s, low, middle, upper 80s, in that about a 10-point range, there's about a 10-point range that you can stretch and be satisfied as having had enough carbohydrates, not too much, not too few, for the day. If we call the low 80s the target, okay? If you take in 2,000 calories per day and 800 of them came from oil on that salad, that only leaves you with 1,200 calories for the rest of the day. But to get 80% of your 2,000 calories from carbs means you're taking in 1,600 calories in carbohydrate. If you took in 800 from fat, there's only two options. Either you eat more total food and gain weight, or you have to cut back on the fats. So it's not that the fat is bad, it just doesn't serve our purpose in terms of experiencing high levels of energy, high levels of health, high levels quality nutrition. It just doesn't take us where all of us would say we want to go, and then we're driving down the wrong road. It would be like my experience getting here this weekend, which don't ask me about it. Ask Laura how many times we went down the wrong road in order to get here. Anybody do that besides us? Yeah. Take any wrong turns? And it just doesn't take you where, it's not that it's a bad road. It just didn't take us. Some of them were very good roads, in fact. They just didn't take us where we were trying to go. And I think where we're trying to go, personally I find where people are trying to go is one place only. We're all trying to go to health. But instead we go to the other place because of the way we take care of ourselves. And so it's not, I'm not sitting in judgment saying good or bad, but it's not if you want to experience high level health, you want to experience end of a meal and no cravings, I promise you eat a salad and a bunch of oil, you're going to finish that meal, you're going to be craving something sweet. You're going to be looking around for something sweet. Anybody ever crave sweets at the end of a meal? How many times has that happened? Every time. Yeah. Unless you eat enough sweets at the beginning of the meal, you will crave sweets at the end of the meal. Your system is set up. You've heard of heat-seeking missiles?
Yes.
We are sweet-seeking missives. And if you want to spread that word to others, we are sweet seekers. Life is sweet. It's supposed to be that way for us. If we want to make it that way, we can. If we give ourselves enough sleep, we become much nicer people and more energetic. Start putting in the right food into that nice, energetic person, and all the right things happen. And that's how it is every single time, predictably. If we do the right things happen. Health is caused